next exercise for active rotator cuff strengthening. And again, we're still using the bands. And so as you can see, we've trapped the band with a door, and we are going to do an internal rotation resistance exercise. And this exercise tests the front rotator cuff muscle, which is the subscapularis, which sits on the front part of your shoulder blade but attaches here and allows you to do active internal rotation, so it helps to put your arm behind your back. There are a couple of tests to test that. One is the Bellacrest test, where you have the hand on the tummy, elbow pointed forward, and pull here. If the subscap isn't working, your elbow will drop backwards. And the lift off test, where the hand's in the back here, because it does internal rotation. So if your hand's back here and you have a subscap tear, then you can't push away back here because you can't perform active internal rotation against resistance. So one way to actually strengthen this muscle is to do an active internal rotation resistance exercise. And so we're using the band, standing forward. The band has to be lateral to you, and you take that, use your elbow as a fulcrum, and you internally rotate to your tummy. And back out, back in. Try not to chicken wing or bring your elbow away from your body. Elbow needs to be right on the side of your body here, on the side of your abdomen here, or next to your ribs. And then it needs to be a nice smooth motion back and forth, okay? So this is the internal rotation resistance strengthening maneuver. So I'm gonna have Kelsey turn around, and she's gonna still using the same, sorry, completely face the wall. And so using the same band, same position, she just turns her body. And so now, instead of working internal rotation, you pull the opposite direction. So you're gonna work external rotation, which is working the infraspinatus, the spine of her scapula, which is the bone here, the shoulder blade, spine of the scapula is here, supraspinatus for the supra, or muscle that sits on top, infraspinatus, infra meaning below, which is the infraspinatus muscle, which attaches here, so that muscle pulls that way, so it allows you to externally rotate your shoulder. So she's gonna again use her elbow as a fulcrum next to her body, and she's just gonna externally rotate with resistance, with the resistance band. And so again, we'll do 3 sets of 10 of those. And if you get to the end and you kind of get a little bored, you can get out there and you can hold it and do an isometric contraction for about 5 seconds, and then slowly